Dímelo, mi gente. It is your boy, DJ Melo, and we are back for episode 14. I can't believe it's been 14 episodes. 14. We still suck. We still can't get it together. It's taken us about an hour to figure out what we're doing with the setup, with the sound, with recording. It's been awful, but guess what? You get a little treat at the end because with me today, for the second time, I have the glue. I have Galo, the producer, baby. Un aplauso fuerte for Galo, the producer, dog. But not to but let's not forget, we also have behind the scenes.
Who do we have?
Jerry, the
rehired producer.
Just
go.
for today, dog. Your own, because Galo's exciting you, dog. Like you're not rehired. It's just out of necessity. You're still fired, Bubble. Yeah, we just needed you today.
We just needed you, baby.
You're still fired. You're still Jerry, the fired producer, dog.
You're rehired for today, but you're still fired.
But you're still fired just for today. It's temp, dog. It's a temp thing.
It's a temp job.
Oh yeah, but let me tell you something, dog.
Talk to me, dog. Talk to me.
You got a little flannel on. Tell me about the flannel. Tell me about the little flannel, dog.
So, you know, I'm behind the scenes, dog. I see all the flack that you've been getting. Shout out my dog, Oro, dog. That been,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, dog?
I love you too, Dad.
Been calling you out and shit, dog. And I was like,
yeah, of course,
man,
dog.
fuck that, dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand in solidarity.
Hashtag I stand with Melo.
You feel me, dog? Solidarity with my dog. Like, we out here. Flannel gang, dog. Let's go, dog.
I like the flannel.
You feeling it, dog?
So it's Old Navy or what? What's up?
Gap, baby.
Gap.
You know,
oh, it's the same thing.
Yeah, same shit.
The Gap,
same
like
shit.
Banana Republic
like,
and Old Navy, dog. You know where that's from, dog.
You know, come on.
Yeah,
so,
dog.
like, I was a little disappointed, dog. Like, although I love the Marlins, chef's kiss, baby. The teal, the pinstripes, I love that shit. That's my childhood, baby.
It's opening day. It's almost.
It's pitchers and catchers.
Yeah, it's it's not opening day.
It's not opening day.
Like they're not even close to being ready.
It's pitchers and catchers right now.
It's rookies.
Yeah.
It's AAA. It's maybe you might not make it. Maybe you're gonna be a DHL driver. I don't know. That's what's happening. But I do feel like I'm anticipating it. I want Marlins season to start.
Absolutely,
I think this is gonna be the year, Doug.
For what? For what?
So I have Galo the producer. I have Jerry the fire producer. You know the drill. 5 topics, as always, no matter who it is. Gus's cat died again, by the way. No matter who it is, it's 2 fat guys with 1 fat guy behind the camera doing 5 topics. But first,
let's go.
We'll do a little monologue, dog.
Let's go.
Anything interesting happened in your life
in
the last week, dog?
In the last week?
Besides the fact that the last podcast bombed.
And you know what? That's fine, dude, because you know it's growing pains. We're gonna learn from it, and then we're gonna get better from it. We're experimenting.
We're trying different things. Today we're trying something different.
We are trying something different.
What are we doing today?
What are we doing,
Jerry?
What are we doing
today?
How's
that looking over there? How many we got? How many people we have? 150?
We got about 3 people.
3 people.
Let's go.
Dog.
3 people. Let's shout out to those 3 people. Let's
shout out to the Sweet 16.
Let's go.
Let me tell you, people are concerned about Melo's calves.
What are they
What's
saying?
Wrong? What's wrong? What are they saying?
What's up?
It's a little too
What's
wide.
up?
What's it? He needs a little sun. What's up?
Your boy Will Spected.
Oh my God, dog.
I mean, Will. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I'm saying?
I got M. Gomez in here saying you sold out. What happened with the picnic table cloth shirt? Dog.
Exactly, dog. That's what I'm
Galo's
saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. I was
Galo's
like, yo, I
Galo's
wanted to be in solidarity with you. I was like, listen, he's gonna go 3 for 3 with the flannel, dog.
A 3 for no. But here's the thing. I dressed down. I brought my shorts. You can see my little undies.
Oof. And let me tell
whatever.
you, boy.
It is what it is. You got the better angle. You got the better angle, girl. You know what I'm saying? No me coquetees. No, but here's the thing. I knew I was going to be on camera with you, and I knew you were going to bring the heat because the first time you went conservative.
I went conservative.
You still looked fire.
Yeah.
But you went conservative.
Thank you.
I knew today you were gonna do something, and here's what you did. You did the Fury.
I got the
Pitt
fresh
Fury.
cut.
You did the Peaky Blinders. How is it? I can't do the accent
either. As much as I want to do the accent, I can never do the accent. I can Peaky Blinders, and it sounds awful.
Right.
Like, what are you saying, dude?
So I wasn't gonna try to outmatch. I wasn't gonna try to battle you. I was gonna take the L gracefully. So I dressed down on purpose. I look like I'm going to the beach, dog.
I appreciate
honestly.
you.
I look like I'm
Honestly,
going to the beach, or I'm gonna run errands. I'm gonna go to Walmart, Target, anything like that, just chilling.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna let you have the floor.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Booby Miles said. Like Booby Miles said, this is God given. All I gotta do is show up. All I gotta do is show up, baby.
Dog, it's a little premeditated, but yeah.
It's absolutely premeditated. I was like, damn, dog. I was like, what do I wear? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do the flannel in solidarity with my boy. Let's do it, dog.
Hashtag, dog. I stand with Melo, dog.
Hashtag
Take that.
I
Take
stand
that,
with
Oro,
Melo,
dog.
dog.
Take that, Oro, dog.
Anyway,
but anyways, yeah, dog. So what's been going on, dog? Tell me a little bit, dog. Let's do a
man.
little monologue,
Let's
dog.
do a little monologue.
You know how we do it, dog.
I mean, what can I tell you, man? I mean, life is good, man. I can't
Life is
complain,
good,
man.
dog.
I can't complain, man. If I was complaining, dog, it would be.
Yeah,
it'd be,
huh?
you know-
You know what pisses me off, though?
Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you what pisses me off.
Talk to me.
I hate, dog, people that call instead of text. Like, let me explain, right?
Go ahead,
So
go ahead.
you should know now, right? It's 2024, dog. Text me if it's something quick, dog. Oye, Melo, hey, tomorrow, remember we have
This thing?
the pickleball game that we said. Oye, I'll see you there. Yes or no? Cool. Text Dale. I'll see you there. Right?
Yeah.
But if somebody calls you and tells you the same piece of information, how do
It's
you
like-
feel, dog?
Oh, I'm livid.
And
I am livid.
And go ahead.
No. Because it's just one of those things. And this day and age, a simple text will do, man.
Yeah, no.
Like you don't need to call me. Like if I'm getting a call, man. Nowadays, it's because like, oh, this is an emergency.
Yeah.
Like if my mom is calling
That's
me,
what I'm saying.
I'm like, oh
Nowadays,
shit,
yeah.
who's in
Of
the
course.
hospital?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
happened?
yeah.
A simple text will do, dog.
Simple
Like,
text. Because if you're calling me, it's an emergency.
It's an
but I
emergency.
know half the time it's not. Like,
It's not-
okay, so I have my boy Eric, dog. Like, I love Eric. That's my dog. I've known him for
Mm-hmm.
years, dog. Big Canes fan. You know what I'm saying? Just a degenerate, just like the rest of us, dog.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But he's an older guy.
okay.
And he doesn't understand. He didn't grow up with the
He didn't understand,
texting.
yeah.
Remember, we were the millennials were the pioneers of texting.
pioneers,
so
dude.
we were the ones to figure out what works, what doesn't work.
Yep.
He He was a little bit before. He still
Yeah.
had beepers.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like he still had the
Okay.
rotary phone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So he never figured out. These people never figured out how to properly do it. So I have a trip upcoming in May. So he's coming, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to know if I got an Airbnb for that trip,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
He's calling me for that, bro. Why are you calling me?
Yeah.
Why are you? I'm not answering. I'm not
not-
gonna answer.
I'm not gonna answer.
answer. And guess what? Half an hour later, he texts me and he was like, "Hey, are you getting an Airbnb?" And I was like,
Right then and there.
"Yes." Immediate answer.
it.
I mean, it wasn't even 30
Not even-
seconds.
I'm not even thinking
dog.
about it.
It
Like,
wasn't
hey,
even 30
boom.
seconds, dog.
Yeah.
I'm getting an
Yeah.
Airbnb and we all move on. It's 2024, dog. I know Gus last week was talking about the dependency on
Leave your
phones. And,
phones
he becomes
alone
Neil
and
deGrasse
boy,
and the
we-
whole thing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
dog.
No,
Like
no.
we want to depend on phones, dog. Go ahead. No, take
Go
your
ahead.
phone
No,
away.
no.
Take your phone away.
Take your phone away.
See what happens.
What are
dog.
you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? How you gonna run your business?
Dog. Exactly.
How you gonna post your
dog.
posts? You know?
Exactly. How are you gonna find out
Come on.
celebrity news? How are you gonna find out topic number 1?
Oh my god, dog! How does he do it from
Every
week
single
to
time
week?
I nail it, dog. I nail it. I'm
It's
out here.
seamless.
I'm out here, dog. I'm out here.
Honestly, I'm impressed, dog. Like every week, dog.
is-
Like you tell me.
I've been doing this, dog. I've
Go
been
ahead.
doing this.
All right, so
dog.
topic number 1.
Topic number 1, Jerry. You know the drill, dog. It's a 10-minute timer.
10-minute timer.
Hit us with the timer, dog.
2 fat guys.
Oh my God, Jerry's not ready. This
Jerry's
is why
not ready.
Jerry was fired, dog.
Jerry, the rehired, fired producer.
Oh my God, dog. Let's
Oh
get
my
it,
God,
dog.
let's get it.
Whatever.
Let's
Oh
go.
yeah. So listen to me. It came out in the news, and whatever. We'll talk about it, dog.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about Diddy again.
We back with
Because
the Diddy
were
news.
you were just a spectator.
I
when we
was a
talked about
spectator
Diddy.
at this point.
Yeah. So let's talk about the topic, and we'll do that
Let's go.
whole
Let's get into
song
it.
and dance.
Let's get into it.
So Diddy, as we know, Diddy was apparently allegedly, right, doing some dirt with Cassie. He was abusing
Yes.
her with other women also, and
yeah.
all these different things. Okay, cool. Now it's come out that he's had sex with Meek Mill and Usher, dog.
dude.
That's the latest. That's the latest and greatest, dog. So I'm gonna start with this.
Go
And
ahead.
I'm gonna stand on
Stand on business, boy. Stand on
dog.
business, my boy.
Here's what I don't like about what's going on is that this is all allegedly, right? Celebrities don't get in the news anymore for positive things. Now it's all negative, even if it's made up. What if right now I come in this podcast and I say, you know what I saw before I started this podcast? Galo and Jerry fucking playing tummy sticks.
Literally.
Right? And now it's a whole thing. And now we're going to talk about it. And now you guys are celebrities. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jerry just went viral. So now, Jerry, Melo Jerry bites.
Jerry
he's
bites.
Sucking dicks. Like, and people love to see that.
Of
People
course.
feed
They're
off
gonna
of that.
seize
I
on that.
hate that shit so much. Because I'm not saying here, and this is the part where you and I had a little tip.
A little tit for tat. A little tit for tat.
Is I'm not saying that maybe Diddy did not do the things that they're saying that he did.
Obviously.
Maybe he did abuse people.
Yes.
Maybe he did rape the girl. Maybe he did all these different things. But why is it that it's become guilty until proven innocent as opposed to the opposite, which is the way it should be?
It should
Look
be
at
that
the
way.
dude from,
that
what was his name, the pitcher? That he got accused of being of raping a girl.
Oh my god!
And then they found, I think it was Trevor Bauer, I think, right? Let's see if the crowd knows.
Pretty sure it was. For sure, it was a Dodger pitcher.
Yeah,
I know.
So
it was a Dodger
and then
pitcher.
I think they dropped them. They did a whole thing, and then the broad came out and said, like, "Nah, dog, this was just for clout, basically." Look at what happened with the punter, the punt god, Matt Ariza.
That's right. That's right.
They
dude.
accused him of some really horrible
Crazy shit.
things.
Crazy
dog.
shit.
They dropped him too, and it turned out to be all a fabrication. And here's the thing. When you say somebody did something, right? Cool, it might have been the case, dog. But us as consumers of the information cannot run and jump and be like, well, she said they did it, then they did it.
Yeah.
Right? So back to the topic. Just because these things are happening, right, and it's drama and it gets clicks, and that's the reason why we're even talking about it in the first place.
That's the reason why.
But just because these people are saying that this happened doesn't mean that it actually happened. Yo, Usher is a legend, and not to say that because you're a legend you could do whatever you want. And I mean, honestly, they haven't even accused him of anything wrong. They've accused him of being gay or like having gay sex or whatever the case is. But again, like if that's not what he wants to portray and it's all a fabrication, like why do we feed off of that? I don't like that. Let them come out and say, hey, I didn't do this, or this is what happened, or if it's something that it's a criminal activity, then go to court. You know what I mean? Like, do all these different things. Don't just, as people, we just feed off of it. Like, oh yeah, fucking Diddy was out there, fucking Meek Mill, you know, all these different things, dog. That's my thing on that, dog. Maybe they are gay. Maybe they like the butt sex. Who cares?
And if they
dog?
are, that's fine, man.
You
That's
know
your
what,
prerogative,
dog? Yeah,
dude.
dog. You know what I mean? I thought Gus was gay for a really long time. And I never had an issue with it. You know what I mean? And I'm still like on the fence. Like, who knows? You know, whatever. Dog.
Now that we're here, my whole family thinks, you think this is a joke. This is dead ass serious. My whole family for up until a couple years ago, and then still now, they're like, are you sure? Are you sure? And I'm like, hey, man, listen.
Said, wait, Gus isn't gay? I thought Gus was gay for a really long time.
Dude.
Like, and that would have been okay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. What I'm saying is, let it be on their own terms. Right? Like they like Meek Mill went on Twitter and he was having a whole thing with academics.
Yes, I did.
And they were going back and forth. And you know what's the craziest thing? Like, I feel like what academics does. First of all, I don't like to sit here and shit on what people do. No. Right? But what I don't like about what he does here, but I am gonna shut up.
Let's go.
But it's like he just thrives off of negativity, dog.
He's a shit
I think
stirrer.
he's kind of like a little bit corny with that shit. But good for you for like having that platform and doing what you do. Cool. Like, I'm not hating on that. But if you ask me for my honest opinion, I think it's kind of corny. But guess what? In that little battle between both of them on Twitter, people are like siding with academics, and like he's just being a cornball about it.
Yeah, dude.
And like Meek Mill is trying to just defend himself. You know what I mean? Like, that's my take. Like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it's just like, you should allow people to say their side and not clown them, because anybody can come out. What about the day when this podcast, which is going to go super viral and we're gonna get 1 million people, what about that day and your face is on there and Gus's face is on there, my face is on there, and they want to come and say like, these dudes been gay the whole time. You know what I mean? Jerry was their sex slave. You know, he wasn't a fired producer. He was getting abused all along. I don't like that, bro.
I know,
like,
I know.
you know what I mean? But anyways, dog,
But
the floor is
that's-
yours, Galo, the
That's
producer.
today's day and age, though, man. It's the information age. We're getting information at milliseconds, dude, and we're like, and we can't process it before we move on to the next topic, man. So the topic of the day is like, hey, Diddy, man, what you been up to? What's going on? Like, what's going on at these parties? That even like, I believe even his son got mentioned in
Did he?
in
No, I
the
didn't hear
lawsuit.
about that.
Yeah, Justin Combs. That
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're saying like, oh, it's been like they were partying with underage girls and this and that, and they're coming out now like, listen, they weren't underage, you know, like they were of age, but like at the
Right.
same time, like it's the whole we're obsessed with the celebrity, man. Like we want to know like what's going on in their lives because.
I think that that's okay, right? But why is it that it's always only the negative stuff, right?
Because
As
that's what
celebrities,
sells,
like,
man.
yo,
That's what
like,
sells.
Is it like it sells because the human being is so obsessed with negativity, dog?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
That's really what it boils down to, and I think that's like, I don't know, man. Like it's whack. Like like I said in the other podcast, like Diddy might be a degenerate. He might have done some
very
criminal
well-
shit.
yeah.
He very well, and signs point to maybe that being the case.
That might be the case, dude.
You know,
That might be the case.
But like we don't know yet. You know what I mean? Like, and all these accusations
yeah.
are coming, and now you're involving other people.
Other
now
people,
you're
dude.
Like Usher,
Other
just
artists,
killed it
man.
at the
Like
Super
big,
Bowl.
yeah,
dog.
dude. Like big name artists, man. And
Go ahead.
no. I'm just like, and that's it. Just sucks because these artists are getting named and they're not being able to outright defend themselves like right away.
Without getting clowned.
Without like, hey, now all of a sudden, okay, what this is what you said is happening.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's the truth. Now you guys are gay.
Now you guys are gay and forever.
You guys, yeah.
No matter what you do.
No matter what you
The
do.
dreams
now.
and nightmares, guys.
Yes.
I used to pray for times like this. Now they're looking at like they Diddy and him matched. What they did match shirts one time.
They did one time. I did
That
see
is
that. I did see
that
that.
is a little sus, dog.
It
Like
is
that's like if
sus.
you and I came on and we were wearing the same thing, dog. Like
What I was hoping with the flannel, dog.
nah, but you know that is a little sus. That is a little sus. They're calling Meek Mill Freak Mill.
Oh my god,
That's
dude.
awful.
That's awful.
That's really funny, though.
It is funny. It is funny. It's like, come on,
It
man.
is funny, but at the
Yeah.
same time, bro, put yourself in their shoes, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's just I mean, yes, it is for clicks. It is for all
It
that
just sucked. And he just like dropped an EP too called I want to say it was like Hedonism or something
Who,
like that. Meek Mill.
Meek Diddy?
Yeah, no, Meek Mill. And,
Meek Mill.
and it's supposed to be like fire and like that's not getting the love that it's getting because
No
of
longer.
this fucking bullshit that's being said right now.
Yeah.
And it sucks, man.
I
It
can
just-
see Usher being a little tabehai experimental.
there it goes. That's the word. A little
That's the word, dog.
experimental.
Yeah, a little experimental.
Yeah.
But Meek Mill, Diddy can
Meek
be
Mill,
experimental.
I feel
He can be experimental.
dude. I mean, if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck.
But like have you always like, okay, so I'll give an example that I've always talked about, like R. Kelly. We've always known what R. Kelly was about.
Yeah.
Right? They just we because he put out so many bangers, I'll come out and say it. Because he put out so many bangers, people looked the other way.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly's been doing what he did for decades. And everybody was just like, all right, until someone stood up and was like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey,
Maybe
wait a
this is
minute.
actually not like
This is
maybe
not
you should
cool.
go to jail, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is not
and
cool.
then everybody was like, oh,
You know
man,
what?
You know
You
what?
actually-
You
you're
actually- you know what? After all these years,
Yeah.
this whole time, because he stopped putting out bangers.
stopped putting out bangers,
He stopped putting
man.
out bangers. That's what it was. Let's be
what it was.
real,
Let's be
dog.
real,
Let's be
man.
real. Diddy is the same thing, though. Diddy's the same thing. You know, he had Biggie, he had Bad Boy, he had all these
Mm-hmm.
different things. There's always been rumors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you always feel that way? Did you always feel like, yo, you know what? Maybe he's kind of like a little bit experimental.
Maybe not so like experimental in that, but like I've always been of the belief that like, especially if you're a celebrity, like at some point, like you get so much like things coming at your way that you might get bored, man, and you might want to try
You
like
think that's-
new things, man. And I feel like that is a common thing with like celebrities
Celebrities.
of that type. Yeah.
Do you think that if like let's say this podcast blew up, right? And let's say we became super celebs.
Okay.
And you started getting all the pussy. Here you go, pussy. Here you go, pussy. Here you go.
Here you go,
Hey,
pussy,
thank you. I'll take all the pussy. Hey, okay, when you step if you know, you know, dog. If you know, you know, dog.
No, shout out that boy.
So you're saying that you would one day be gay, essentially.
Who's to say that I'm not already? Come on, dog. Let's be real.
Experimental, dog. Okay, no, that's fine. You see what I'm saying? I mean, but maybe I've always thought about things like that. Like, for example, like Romeo Santos. Nobody gets more pussy than Romeo Santos.
more.
Nobody gets more pussy offer than Romeo Santos. You can't name me one person right now. Not R. Kelly, not Usher. Now, who else, Jerry? Who else can
Maluma.
No, not
Nah,
Maluma.
not Maluma.
Yeah, dog. Okay.
Does he though?
Out of all people, you said Maluma.
Yeah, Maluma,
dog? You might have a little crush on Maluma. Experimental over there.
that,
Jerry,
Maluma.
the experimental
Let's
producer. No, you know what I'm saying? Like Romeo Santos. So I always thought about things like that. Like, you know what? Maybe one of these guys do get tired of so much pussy, dog.
Yeah,
that,
man.
you know what? Meek Mill, dog, you look all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dog?
and the only person that I can think of like recently is your boy Dwight Howard, man.
Dwight
like,
Howard,
you know, like Dwight Howard came
he's
out.
been
There was a whole bunch.
He's
Yeah,
Let's-
like,
you know what I mean?
he's experimental.
Yeah, he's
and that's
experimental.
fine. There's
Bill Nye
nothing
the
wrong with
Science
that.
guy. Yeah,
There's
good
nothing
for
wrong
you.
with that, man. But like, do your thing, man.
Yeah, do your thing. That's
Yeah.
okay. But he even came out and was like, I don't want to talk about it. And like, you know what?
Respect that. I respect that,
bro.
If you don't want to talk about it, don't talk
they
about
allowed
it.
him, and that's it. The time came and the time went. But now they're doing this whole spiel with Diddy, with Usher, with Meek Mill. Like,
it's all
they
the rumors
haven't stopped
before the facts come up.
Before the facts come up. But the fact could also be that they were
And
experimenting.
if that's the case, then that's the case.
that's the
But
case,
we
though.
don't know that until we actually know the facts that are going on in this actual case with everyone involved.
So, but here's the thing, though. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
When you got mad when I said guilty until proven, you're innocent until proven guilty, dog. Because we had a whole thing, dog. I literally told Ghost, what's wrong with your boy, dog? He wants to call me. We can talk about this over the phone. This
I
doesn't
know
have
you
to be
got
through text.
I know.
You cuck loser.
Oh
You know
my
when
God,
you start
dog,
like
I know
saying
you got
these
so
random
hot, dog.
insults, these like
Yes.
random
I was like,
words.
oh, he's hot.
Then
He's
pile
hot.
it on.
Let's go.
Pile it on.
Let's go. Listen, we talked about it before. It's an unaired episode.
It's aired.
Did we air it?
It's super aired.
No.
Yeah, because
I
this
think
was before you were a part of this.
Yes, it was before
And
I
you-
was a
and
part
you
of it.
texted and you were like,
and
"Oh,
I was
this
like,
is really
hey,
bad."
I was like, hey,
It's not a
guys,
good look on you,
it's
cuz.
not a good look on you, dog. Like, I respect you and I love you, dog. You're a brother of mine, dog.
I think that was
But-
the reason why you even joined the podcast.
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
was
I don't
like-
want to make that mistake ever
I was like,
again.
wait.
I want to be there, dog.
Yeah, I was like, hey guys, let me step in case of shit like this, man.
Yeah, dog.
But yeah, so like, listen, you were getting your point across about Diddy when this initially happened with Cassie.
Yeah,
And-
which is much more serious.
much more
allegations,
serious,
right?
And listen, they settled, I believe, out of court. It was a civil case, whatever. She got paid, whatever.
Yeah, she's a liar. Of course.
And listen, and then when that aired, the way you came off, I knew, Gus and I knew what you were trying to say initially, but the way you were saying it,
Like I was part of the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Yes, absolutely, dude. It was not coming out.
It's not how it came out, dog.
Yeah.
And I still defend it. I stood on
I know,
business, dog.
you stood on business.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day. No,
To this
I'll
day.
sit
I
here
know.
in this podcast.
I know.
And you guys could go watch. I think it was like
I know.
episode 2 or 3.
It was like 2 or 3. Yeah.
And I think it was like 3.
I think it was 3.
Right?
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
after such a wholesome podcast that we had a guest, a speaker.
Yeah.
It was such a good podcast.
I think it was number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
And then I sit here, dog, and I'm like, guess what, motherfucker?
What?
This broad over here.
This broad. Yeah.
I remember you guys showing me the video, and I was like, all right.
All right, I get it. maybe this should have aired.
Maybe not. You know what I mean? No, maybe not.
And that's
dog.
fine. That's
But,
fine.
You know?
But we learned from our lessons.
But we learned we're out here, dog. Like, it's episode 14 and we still suck at this. But we're getting better, dog.
getting
I guess
better,
at
man.
some
It's
point,
getting,
dog.
you know,
Now we're live.
Now we're live.
We got people asking questions, dog.
What are they asking? What are they?
Hold
What are
on,
the people
hold on,
asking on the
hold on.
questions, huh?
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What
Let
do we
me
got?
let me filibuster here for you.
Welcome to the jungle. Wait,
So-
Gus isn't gay. Make Gus gay again.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Hashtag make Gus gay
What do we
again.
got over there, Jerry?
All right, Jerry, what's going on over there?
We got a little R.I.P. Meredith.
R.I.P. Meredith.
Oh,
I
hey,
hate
man.
that cat so much.
That stupid
I've
ass
killed
cat,
her
man.
so many times.
So
bro.
many
Fuck,
times,
Fuck his
man.
cat, dog.
So many times,
Topic
man.
number 2, Jerry.
go.
Give us topic number 2, dog. You're the producer, dog.
Number 2.
Here we go.
Talk to us. Talk to us.
Died 15 minutes ago.
Oh
Oh,
my God, Jerry the producer,
Christ,
Jerry the
dog.
rehired fired producer.
Jerry, the fired producer.
Oh
this
my
is
God,
why.
This is
dog.
why. This is why.
This
So
is
this is why he got fired in the first place.
Literally, it's
Okay.
because
it makes sense now.
he doesn't even try.
It makes sense.
Topic number 2.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. Here we go.
Kellogg CEO on food prices. Kellogg CEO
Uh-huh.
brags that
Ay,
financially
cojones.
strapped Americans are eating more cereal for dinner.
That's the ultimate struggle meal, dog. I'm gonna tell you something. When I was younger, right, my mom, like, my parents got divorced, right? That's why there's so much trauma. That's why I do a stupid podcast. That's why, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
Like,
too?
That's why he has that
That's
issue.
that's
why.
why I
That's
wear
why.
short
That's why.
shorts.
That's
That's why
why.
this whole thing.
Hey,
This
man,
is, you
it
see,
makes
this
sense.
is a product of a divorce.
It makes
No,
sense.
but seriously, all right, makes sense. Galo, dog. So, but seriously, so you know when that happens, obviously it's a big financial burden on the parents, right? So my mom, she didn't have the most money in the world, dog. My dad neither. But I think my mom took the worst hit of it, right? And I remember sitting there sometimes, and like we would always eat rice and beans. Well, maybe with like a piece of steak or like chicken, you know, whatever. And this is why I still every day I need to eat rice and beans, dog,
Yeah,
because
dude.
that's just been the meal for me all the time. But I think I'm not gonna sit here and say like that's a struggle meal. It's just a Latin meal, but it's kind of like a Latin struggle meal, right? But there would be times where we didn't even have the rice and beans. Like we had it for lunch, you know, all these different things. And then we would have for dinner cereal, dog. And here's what I would have. I would have milk, corn flakes,
Okay.
and I would add a little sugar.
Yeah, of course.
And I would
man.
mix that up. And honestly, what that was just Frosted Flakes. The
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes were like 70 cents more. So we
So
couldn't afford it.
So we just put a little sugar on top.
So
you
we
know?
put a little sugar on top. And here's another little kicker that I'll tell you that I did. And this might be a little controversial, dog. I used to heat it up.
For the audio
I
audience,
used to, yeah, dog.
I just gave the biggest fucking frown I could
I
give.
used to heat up my cereal, dog. There was a time that I used to heat it up. It was good. I don't know. I liked it, dog. It made the cereal kind of like soggy. It was still
Oh,
sweet.
no.
Yeah, dog. I liked it like that. You never tried. Nobody ever here, Jerry. You never
Not-
had the hot cereal, dog.
Hot
You
cereal.
there from Hialeah, dog?
Hot cereal,
Is it
my
just
boy.
me? It was just me.
It was-
I think it's just you.
Wow.
Listen,
dog.
first of all, I hate soggy cereal, dude. Like, I need that crunch. CRONCH. I need that crunch.
That crunch.
So, CTC is number one.
Okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast crunch. But here's
go.
But here's the thing.
Come on, man.
But here's the thing, dog. Here's the
Talk
thing.
to me.
You're talking about rich people cereals.
Come on, man.
You're talking
Come
about
on.
I couldn't get cinnamon toast crunch, kid. Like I had to put
Okay.
cornflakes with sugar.
With
that
sugar
was
on
my
top.
cinnamon. Okay, if I would have put cinnamon, it would have been cinnamon toast crunch. Okay, you gotta understand, cornflakes
That's fine.
are literally little pieces of like crunched bread.
Yeah.
Right? It's like
Yeah.
basically they got Cuban bread, old Cuban bread from like 3 days ago. They crunched it up and that's it. And then you figure it out, Papo. You figure it out. You want cinnamon toast crunch? Put cinnamon. You want frosted flakes? Put
that,
sugar.
dog.
You know what I'm saying? You want to heat it up, dog? Porque tú tienes autismo. Get your little autism cornflakes hot. Go get
But
them, dog.
heated
Heat it
up, my
dog.
boy.
It was really good. Try
That's
it. Try it, dog.
wild, man. Now let me ask you this. Now, are you a cereal first person and then milk, or milk first and then cereal? Because there's only one right answer for this.
Oh, what do you think I'm gonna? No, I am cereal first.
Okay, that's
But
the
that's
right
because,
answer.
But here's the thing. But you, being a crunch first person, should put the milk first.
No,
'Cause-
hell no, man. Listen,
All right.
I get what you're saying. I get what about the crunch and all that. But if you're putting milk first in your fucking cereal, you are a fucking psychopath, dog. Like, let's be serious, dude. Like,
Who puts milk first?
dog,
No,
there's
it's true,
people
though.
out there,
It's
man.
true.
I promise you, and I met them and I'm like, listen, there's a
I'm outta
girl.
here.
There's a girl one time that I matched on a fucking dating app. And we
matched on
were
her.
talking and shit, and then somehow we got into that conversation about, and she was like, "Yeah,
How do you even get there, dog?
I put my milk first," and I was like, "Unmatched immediately."
How were you guys playing 21 questions?
We
How do you
were
even
one of
get
those.
there,
It was one of
guy?
those. It was like, oh yeah, we were talking about cereal.
You
and
were
then
there, dick in
we
your
got
hand,
there,
asking
dick in my
questions.
hands, like, oh, like baby, what do you
Tell me
into?
Tell me how you like your cereal.
How do you like your cereal, girl?
Do you
know
like
what
it
I'm
hot? Do you like it cold?
Like,
you
what
put
do you
your milk
talk
first?
to me?
What's
Talk,
up?
what do you want? Oh, I put my milk first.
And you were
And I was like,
unmatched,
oh, unmatched
report.
immediately. Yeah. This immediately, dude.
But that's what. So when I saw, you sent it to me. You're so elite at finding all these articles, and
It's
when I
just
saw
stupid shit that I'm always on top of, and then like, cause like I care about the podcast, man. Like realistically,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
real
we
shit,
care,
dog.
dog.
I care
Hashtag
about
I care.
because I believe in it. I believe
Yeah,
in
of
one
course.
day it's
Yeah.
gonna be the shit that it's gonna be. Oh yeah, salud, Jerry, the higher producer, dog.
Dog, this is why, dog.
bro.
This is
right.
why, dog.
So
Go ahead.
so like I believe in the podcast, and I believe in like making sure we have the topics for
Yeah,
the
dog.
16 of you that's still
the
little fucking
sweet 16,
the sweet
dog.
16,
the sweet
baby.
16, dog.
And
I'm
I
gonna
want-
talk to the sweet 16 later because
And
they've been going
they've
to
been
bat
on
for
it.
us.
They've
dog.
been going to bat?
bat for us. Dog. Yeah, hell
So
yeah.
I believe in it, man.
So when I first read the topic that you sent about like, Americans are eating more cereal. First of all, it's kind of funny, right? Because it's just, it's funny,
Yeah.
right? But that's kind of also the pinga.
that is the bingo.
Like,
That's super
come
the
on,
bingo.
man. Like, you know what I mean? Let's not get political, but it's also the pinga.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
It goes to show you like where we're at currently,
yo,
man. Like,
it's
like the CEO of Kellogg's is like, hey,
it's like hell yeah.
you know
dog.
what? Maybe you guys
And that-
should eat cereal for dinner, dude.
And he's probably like, oh, let me put my tinfoil hat on. Hold on, he's probably like mixed up with the Rothschilds.
You think
And now they're making money.
You think he's eating cereal for dinner?
No, dog.
No,
But
bro.
we are.
We are, dog.
No, yeah, no. The other day I had cereal, dog, because
Me
it
as
was-
well.
Here's the like, millennials, dog. I think, right? Maybe I'm wrong, but we don't like to cook. I don't like to cook. I think like, oh man, I have a lot of millennial friends. I've dealt with a lot of, and not anybody really cooks. We're all out here paying factor meals.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
all
yeah.
out here paying for the little thing, or like,
Yeah.
or just Uber Eats.
Yeah.
But I sat there one day, dog, and I ordered, and I wanted to order, I think it was like Chipotle or Panera,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which, as it is, if you walk into a Chipotle or a Panera, bro, anywhere, dude, it's already double the price that it used to
Dude,
be.
it's insane.
Right? It's already double the price that it used to be. But we're lazy, right? So we do Uber Eats.
We do Uber Eats,
But now
man.
when we do Uber Eats, a meal that would have cost, as it was already, maybe $30-$35. Now you're talking $65.
That's
Dog.
insane, dude.
So I'm sitting there at the crib, dog, and I placed my order, dog.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got extra guac, I got double chicken, I got a tortilla on the side,
get it.
I got the chips and
get it.
guac, I got
Treat
a little.
yourself.
You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
hungry, dog. I was chilling. I had just smoked. Tranqui, dog. Bang. Here we go. When we get to the checkout, it says $65.
That's crazy.
It says $65, not including tip. And here's the thing, dog. Like, because my girl's a bartender and she works off of tips,
You gotta
I
tip.
feel so guilty,
You
dog,
gotta
for
tip.
not tipping at
gotta
least
tip.
20%. I don't ever see myself tipping under 20%,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Like, it would be sacrilegious, dog. It was like if I slapped my girl in the face, dog.
Yeah.
That's literally how I feel.
Yeah.
So now, okay, let's do the math. That's another $13. So that's $78 worth of Chipotle for 2 people, dog.
That's
So you know what I did, dog?
What'd you do?
I opened up the microwave, dog.
You heated up that cereal?
I got my cornflakes. I got my sugar. But I put my cornflakes first.
Okay.
And I pour my
then you
milk.
pour the milk.
I pour my sugar,
And then
mix it,
get that
taste
right
it,
quick.
Microwave. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30
Okay, I was gonna
seconds,
ask you
dog.
how long you put it.
How hot?
Yeah, how
It's
hot
like
you put it.
It's like a sancocho. It was like sancocho,
Nah.
dog. And that's where, like, a lot of us, like,
Yeah.
Man, I mean, granted, I could have just gone to Chipotle and driven there maybe 2 minutes.
But why would you do
and pay? But that's also ridiculous.
Why would you
like
do
it's
that?
2024, dog. So either
Come on.
order Uber Eats or eat cereal.
Or
And
eat hot cereal.
I chose the latter, dog.
You know
what I mean? But that's the choice that a lot of people
It's
are
true.
having
It's true.
nowadays, dog. It's funny. We could talk shit. Now we know that I eat hot cereal. You know, all these different things, but that's the pinga, dog.
Yeah.
Jerry was right the whole time, dog.
The whole time.
Jerry, you were right the whole time. You know
can't
how these people from Hialeah are, dog. You know what people from Hialeah like. I'm not gonna get political.
I'm not gonna get political, but you know.
But you've been at Hialeah
But
during
you know.
political season, dog.
You
So
know.
you know what it is, cuz.
You know what
I'm
it
saying?
is.
You see them flags and them hats.
But he might have been onto something.
He could have been
dog. I
onto
don't know,
something.
because now I'm eating hot cereal again,
Hot
just like I did when
cereal.
I was 6-7 years old, dog. Going through that trauma of a divorce with my parents. Dog. Now I'm eating hot cereal, crying. My girl's trying to figure out what's wrong.
What's wrong with you? It's bringing me back to a different place, babe. Don't worry about me.
That's exactly.
But
that's
like,
exactly
but listen,
what
like
it
I
is,
hear
dog.
you. Like the whole cooking thing, I hate cooking for myself. I'm on that same boat. Like I'll eat hot cereal, dude,
Yeah, no,
before I
let's get
cook
it.
for myself. If I'm cooking for somebody else, let's get it, dude.
Oh yeah, you're like a.
I'm like that. I'm like I will cook for somebody else. I'll cook for the ladies. You know,
Oh,
you know
let's
what I'm talking about?
go,
I'll cook for
dog.
you.
What do you cook, though? What's your best dish
My
ever?
best dish
Ever.
My
Like, if this is it, like,
top
This
dish.
is. I'm here with a dime. I need to impress her. Like I either smash or don't smash based off of this meal. What are you cooking?
and it's got 100% ratio. It works every
Every
fucking
time. It's never not worked.
My lenteja soup,
Lenteja soup.
dog. It works.
Shit.
Come on.
Hold on, Galo.
Chef's
dog.
kiss, dog.
Galo, you can get that in a can, dog.
Can you, darn?
Yeah, you can.
No, no,
Absolutely,
no.
you can.
No,
Come on,
no,
give me the
no.
rundown, dog.
Don't come out
'Cause
here.
That's a can. Food.
No, no.
Come on, that's like me saying, like, you know what I make good, dog? Spaghetti and meatballs. Because that's why I don't miss on that, dog. Come on, man.
Make me some lentejas, dog. I promise you, if I make you my lentejas, you're gonna be like, God damn,
Is
dog.
it
You were right,
lenteja from
dog.
a can?
No,
Okay,
bro.
so how do you do it, dog? You grow the lenteja?
Bro,
Huh?
it's fucking lentejas that I get from a fucking bag.
Oh, a bag.
Hey, come on, baby.
And then you soak them. It's the same thing as if they were in a
I
can,
soak-
dog. I thought it was gonna
It
be a
is
little more
not the same
impressive,
thing.
Jerry,
Wow.
right?
All right, dog. All right.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to all
I
my
made
ladies.
I made a stroganoff. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something that's difficult to do, dog. I made a cauliflower. I made a cauliflower chicken fried rice.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here actually making something happen, Galo, dog. You
As
just
opposed to
disappointed me.
what?
Like, for a second, I was like, oh shit, hold on, let me
As
figure
opposed
this
to what?
out, dog. As opposed to fucking lenteja soup, dog. Like, are you
Lenteja-
kidding me?
listen.
You think anybody out here, dog, is eating a lenteja soup, or chicks at your crib, and you make a lenteja soup, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna slip these panties off right now for this guy right here, dog.
Immediately, dog. Never
There's no way,
has
dog.
failed
Now
in
you're
my
lying to me, dog.
fucking entire
I'd
life.
rather eat hot cereal, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Go ahead with your fucking hot cereal,
I'd rather
dog.
eat hot cereal,
Go
dog.
ahead with your hot
I'd
cereal,
rather
dog.
pay $65 for Chipotle, dog.
All right, dog. I guarantee.
lenteja
I
soup,
guarantee you, if I make you my lenteja
Okay.
soup, dog, pennies dropped,
Okay.
wet, dog.
My panties?
Yes,
What are you-
yours. Absolutely yours.
All right, Galo. Next week,
Okay.
it's on you, dog.
All right.
You're bringing lenteja
I'm
soup.
bringing
We're gonna
lenteja
try
soup,
it
dog.
live.
We're
Not
gonna
live. We're gonna try it in
We're
front
gonna
of
try it on the camera,
We're not
and you're
doing
gonna.
it live.
All right. All right. Say less, dog. Lenteja soup coming next week. It's done. It's done.
Topic number 3, Jerry. Give it to us, dog. Oh my God, Jerry.
We're
But
never
also,
ready,
but
dog.
it's, you know what I'm
We're
saying,
never
though.
ready.
God, man, it never
It's
fails.
Unbelievable.
Number
Shout out to my dog
3.
Gio at Move Up Miami for your
Okay.
realtor services.
Let's go.
He's a realtor. He's really small. He's like Mikey
He's
the
like
Midge.
Mikey the Midge.
He's really small.
Okay.
He's a tiny guy. So.
It be like that sometimes, man. There's nothing
it's-
wrong with that.
It is what it is.
There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Some of us have regular height. Some
Yeah,
of us are 5'2". You know, it just
And that's
is what it is,
fine,
dog.
man. There's
He
nothing we
said-
can do about
He
that.
said them lentejas, the lenteja bombs. You see what I'm saying? Because here's the thing too. While you're figuring it out, lentejas have a lot of fiber. They make you gassy.
And
now your girl's gonna be farting. Now you're gonna be ahí metiendo mano. And then you two.
And I'm getting it, dog.
I'm getting it.
What do you think? That's gonna stop me? That's gonna stop me. Come on, bro.
That boy ain't scared.
Let's be serious, man. Come on, man.
That boy ain't popping nothing but his collar.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying, dog? Topic number 3.
Topic number 3, Jerry.
Number 3, Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka,
Willy
dog.
Wonka immersive experience that promised to transport fans into a magical realm was actually the equivalent of Firefest but for kids. So
All right.
you're a kid, a mushroom.
So who there was sucking the dick for that?
All right, so I did see this.
You did research on it.
I did see this article, and god damn it, man! Like the Firefest comparisons are like that's
Legit.
That's legit, dude.
We're not gonna get the B-roll. So I know we're not
No.
gonna get the B-roll. So people, when you're watching this, look it up.
Look it
Pause
up.
it for a second.
Look it up.
And look up the pictures of this thing because I saw it.
It's so sad.
It's so sad.
It's one of the saddest things
so sad.
I've seen in recent history, man.
Yeah, dog.
It's so sad, man. And if you're I can't help but laugh, but
My
I laugh
tooth
at it, man. Because it's so sad, man.
It's so funny when your tooth falls out, dog.
There's this one picture. I mean, if you look it up, there's this one image of like the Oompa Loompa worker that's there behind the counter, and it's she just looks so ridiculous.
First of all, she looks like a heroin addict. Off rip.
I've seen already so many memes. There was a meme already like making it like a Breaking Bad. Like we need to cook.
Bro, it was so bad.
so
it was like they
bad,
had like
dude.
a backdrop. They had like a backdrop.
Yeah.
Which looked like they just got like a sabana.
Yeah.
And they just like spray painted like a crackhead came in, dog.
Just
and
did,
just spray painted like a
just
little
did
like
that right
sky.
quick. Yeah.
And like a little yellow, like a little something
Yeah.
there, dog.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Where was this, man? Did you like? Because I
Oh,
didn't read
fuck.
like so much about it.
I didn't
but
get so much into it. I want to say it was definitely like overseas somewhere. I don't know where, but like it was definitely overseas. But they did not do the Willy Wonka
They didn't do
justice.
The Willy Wonka, dog. Imagine you being a parent, dog. You get your kid all hyped up. Like
Yeah.
when my daughter, like when I take her somewhere, like I'm hyped up for it, right?
Yeah.
Because that's like you know you want your kids to have fun, so you're like
Yeah.
hyping it up.
You want them to have the
and like imagine like you have a
experience.
kid that like loves Willy Wonka, dog.
Yeah, dude.
And then you bring them
And
to
you
that
pull up.
shit show, dog.
And you see the fake ass backdrop.
It was literally like it looked like a basketball gym,
yeah,
and like they just broke it up into like little parts.
little
it looked
sections.
like those like. What is it like when like you know when they did like science projects?
Yes.
And like you would go
Yeah,
in
the science fair,
That's
and
it.
everybody was like separated by the little boots and everything. Yeah,
And it's like you're in 3rd grade,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're making a bunch of like
Yeah.
little fucking bullshit things.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that shit
Yeah.
looked like, man. That was so sad to see.
Yeah.
Like it was funny though. It's funny. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, man. These things are funny. Like I could like laughing at kids is not funny, but it is.
it
a
is.
little bit,
No,
dog.
it is.
And maybe those kids were little dickheads, dog, and they deserve that.
They
shit.
deserve that.
Michael Jordan, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, man. Now, have you ever been in like a situation like that where like you're going into an experience and you're like, oh man, this is gonna be you know?
Papo, I'm from Miami, dog.
Talk to me. Talk to
You
me.
never been to Santa's, though?
Santa's Enchanted Forest.
Yeah,
One of the
that's
finest
the only
jingles.
good thing about Santa's
That's
is the
the
jingle.
best jingle.
Is the commercial.
The best jingle.
Like, but even in the commercial, it's so shitty in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
commercial, and like
yeah.
they're trying to highlight
They're
this damn thing.
yeah.
And you know what's fucked up too, though? Like we know it's shitty.
We know
we
it's
knew off
shit.
rip it
We-
was shitty. As kids, I knew it was shitty.
I knew as a kid,
Yeah,
I
but
knew
that
what I was
jingle
getting
got
into.
me, though.
But I was like,
That
ooh,
jingle got me,
Santa's
though, dog.
Enchanted Forest.
And
Let's go.
And the Santa at Santa's is the worst, dog. It's the same
It's
thing.
a Cuban Santa.
Yeah,
if you
dog,
ever
he
been,
smells like Marlboro Lights. It's the ugliest thing, dog.
it's so good, man. There's videos online of this Santa particularly being Cuban Santa and fucking
At
Santa's.
Santa's?
Oh, dude, it's so good, man. It's it's ridiculous, man. It's a character. Like you're going into that thing and you're like, oh yeah, hell yeah, this is fucking Santa. Let's go, let's get it. And it's not
And
Santa.
he's flacucho. He's not even
Yeah,
like at
dude.
least fat, dog.
No,
like
no,
you
no.
couldn't find a fat guy, dog. No fat guy Por lo menos.
Come on,
because the
dude.
thing is, whatever you could put on the beard, the wig,
Yeah,
you put on the hat, dog, you're chilling,
Uh-huh.
right? You're fat. It is what it is.
Uh-huh.
No, they get a
No.
skinny guy that smells like Marlboro Lights, and then the you had to put your kid to take a
Put
picture
your
with
kid
that
take
dude.
a picture with that.
Nah, dog. But we still went. I always wanted to take the picture. I wanted to feed the goats. I wanted to do a little train.
The goats always.
I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying, the little
Yeah.
games. I wanted to play the basketball that would take your money. I want
Take
to do
your
all
money.
that shit. And it was so bad. And it's so short, but we still go out there and we do it, dog.
We
And
still
you know
go
what's
out.
so crazy? That over the years, I've convinced myself that it's actually pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like my girl, she's from Boston,
Okay.
right? So I remember, I think it took her like 2 years ago for the first time. She was down here with her mom.
Oh, shit,
And,
man.
and
So
I'm trying to
that's-
impress my mother-in-law.
that's like a
and I'm trying to
culture
show her a
shock.
good time. Oh, bro, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to show her a good time and, you know, all these different things. And my mother-in-law and my girl for the
Yeah.
first time. It's Santa's. It's a vibe. I'm playing the jingle the whole way there for a half hour.
Let's
It's
go.
just the jingle,
Yeah.
dog. Like,
Yeah,
you'll get it when you
You're-
get there.
you'll understand.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Me thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, it wasn't as bad as I always thought
Uh-huh.
it was. Papo, it was worse.
Was
Here's
it?
the thing. Remember that Santa's used to be in Tropical Park.
Yeah, yeah.
Now they at the time they moved it to Hialeah. To by where, Jerry, you know where it was.
Hialeah Casino.
Hialeah Casino, dog.
Shut the fuck
So
up,
we
dude.
go there, dog. And there's nothing else I could say, dog. I couldn't say anything else to my mother-in-law. Like, I was like, you came to Miami and I brought you here,
This
dog.
is what it is. This is what it is.
Okay, all right, dog. Get some, what is it? Some elephant ears, dog. Y va que chifla, dog. I'm sorry. This is what it is. This is what it was, dog. If you don't like it, then what do you want to tell
do you
you,
want me to
dog?
do?
Go back to Boston. You know what I mean? No, but you know what? It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
And that's how it feels. Or like that's probably how that Willy Wonka thing felt.
Yeah.
Right? In a place that
Yeah.
doesn't have a shit show of a place like Santa's. Here you go.
Here you go.
Tuyo, dog. It was probably the same people.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's how bad it was, dog. That's how bad it was, dog. But I bet they didn't have the jingle.
Breaking news. They didn't have the jingle. They definitely didn't have the fucking
But
jingle.
they didn't have the jingle, dog. What are the places you've been, dog? That's like that.
Oh my god, man. Fuck. You know what? And it's like been in the news lately because all the shit that's been going on it. The Miami Seaquarium, man.
The Miami Oh, that place.
And
is
that's got a
that
fire jingle
fiend,
too,
dog.
man.
Does it? What's the jingle? I
What?
even
You don't know
it,
the
no.
fucking Miami Seaquarium?
Sing it, singer.
Miami Seaquarium.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, dog.
Yeah. I remember that, dog.
Come on, man.
But do you think that it was always like, because I remember going there as a kid and I was like, man, this is fantastic.
This is crazy. Like, what?
I want the whale to splash
Yeah,
me.
dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like this whole
But
thing.
now that we're older and we're
And now I'm seeing it. I took my daughter there when she was like 3 years old. And I
oh,
was
did
like,
you?
ooh,
Yeah, dude.
maybe
it's
not, dog. Like, this is kind of bad.
Over the last like couple years specifically, man, they're finally like, all right, they shouldn't have a killer whale in this fucking small ass fucking tank, and then these fucking dolphins surrounding him too, man.
In all fairness, like Free Willy when we were the kids
Yeah,
was
yeah.
around, right?
What?
So
Absolutely.
like I felt like Michael Jackson, dog.
That was my shit. That
And
was
I
my
felt
jam.
like if I
Yeah.
went like this, Willy would fly over.
He
me.
would fly over me,
Right?
man.
So
I get that
was my
rainbow water.
dream. You know what I'm saying? Like these now, we don't have any. Like these kids now didn't have anything to compare it to, and now again, like our childhood has been ruined so much, bro.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example, man. Like, and it's a little off topic from this, but like, Miami Aquarium to me was great, but now we know that
Now
they
we
were
know better.
abusive and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, bro, back in the day, it was such a wild, wild west, dog. I was
Yeah,
listening.
dude.
You know what song I was listening to today? "Guilty Conscience" by Eminem and Dr. Dre.
Okay, all right.
Eminem, I'm not gonna say it because it's actually in 2024 is fucking ridiculous. But he's saying some, you know what he's saying on that
I
song.
know what he's saying in
some
that song.
very outlandish things.
Outlandish shit.
And bro, that video. Not only was that song being played on the
Now
radio,
listen to me.
that video, why you kissing the cheek, dog?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
come on.
dude. Bro, that video was being played regularly
On TRL.
MTV, on
TRL.
TRL. It was in the top 10 for I don't know how many weeks, dog. It was a banger. It was a top one.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a top 5, top 3 song.
If you play that nowadays,
I played it today and I was like,
ooh.
shit. This is a little harsh, dog. This is a little harsh. But is it like that? Okay, obviously it's harsh.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously it's harsh. But like, is it that we're more sensitive to it now and like it's did we realize? Did we get more sensitive and more snowflakey?
Yes.
Or was it wrong all along?
I don't think it was wrong all along. I think we're more sensitive to the fact of these words that we say nowadays, and like you can't say like the R word. Like that's insane to me.
What's
like,
the R word, Galo?
do I want to say it?
Say it, dog. What's up?
Retard. All right. All right. Oh, I'm gonna get canceled now. I can't say
Look
it.
at Galo's so edgy. He's so edgy, dog. Yeah. No, but I get what you're saying.
You can't say that nowadays,
Yeah.
and that's crazy to me because I was recently watching a movie on like I want to say it was like Comedy Central. I forget what it was. Actually, no, it was a fucking Adam Sandler movie, and like in that movie they say retard in it, but they fucking cut it out.
Get the
and I
fuck
was
outta
like,
here,
what the fuck? Like that's crazy. That I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
I get it, dog.
We need
And
to be
there's
more sensitive to everything.
Because although I myself have my little problemita, like I mean, I get it, man. But at the same time, it's just jokes, man.
It's-
like there's an art.
like there's
cinema
man.
to this. Like there is a reality out there that we cannot keep hiding from people. Yes, we did need to draw the
Yes.
line at some point, right?
I get it.
In that time, there was also when you would walk into a restaurant, they would ask you smoking or non-smoking.
Yeah,
right.
dude.
Right. So that's how fucked the times were. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's actually more fucked than anything.
That's more fucked than anything, dude.
That's
I
actually fucked.
recently saw like a picture on a fucking Instagram account where some fucking guy was like eating a Big Mac at McDonald's, smoking a cigarette, dude. That's
But people used to be
nuts.
able to smoke cigarettes on airplanes.
Yeah,
I think that's the most
that
fucked out
is
of all.
so
that is actually
fucking
harmful.
gross,
right?
dude.
Like if you're making fun of something, dog, the person getting made fun. Oh, yeah, girl, pair of nuts, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it's just, man. I blame Gen Z, dog. As always, I'm gonna
As
end
always,
topic
let's just
3
blame fucking Gen
like
Z.
this, dog.
Yeah.
Gen Z is the worst thing. Forget Biden, forget Trump, forget your political association. I will go out on record and I will die on this hill, dog. Gen Z is the worst thing to ever happen to the United States of America, maybe even the world.
It sucks.
They
man,
have
because-
absolutely just run amok on some just fuckery, dog. That I can no longer. I hate Gen Z. I'm gonna come out here and say,
I don't want to be like that old fucking guy. Like, oh,
no,
let's
we're
look
not
at
though,
it.
dog. We're not though, dog.
But like, it's art, man. I understand like like in the movie, man. Like it's part of the art. It's part of the joke. Like understand
dog.
the joke, the anatomy of the joke, man.
Like if you go and you show this story, this Willy Wonka story,
Uh-huh.
they'll be like, "Oh my God, those poor kids."
Those poor kids.
And they'll probably start a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
And they'll probably like burn themselves and like do some outlandish shit, paint their hair blue in solidarity
Yeah.
with the Willy Wonka kids. Like I'm so sick of it.
so
dog.
sick of it.
It's literally
I'm so
it's
sick
all
of it.
Gen Z that has ruined everything that there is to know about the world, dog.
I hate that we sound like that podcast too, man. that we're always fucking blaming Gen Z
It's
for
Gen Z, dog.
for everything that's
Oh,
fucking
yeah, dog.
going
Oh, yeah,
on.
come on, man.
But fuck
It's-
you, Gen Z.
Yeah,
No,
fuck you,
I'm
Gen
just
Z.
talking
Dog.
shit.
Topic number 4,
Let's
Jerry,
go.
give it to us, dog. Why are we not ready for topic?
God, what do you
He
mean?
only got
Oh
3
my
topics,
God,
dog.
man. Here we go,
Jesus
man.
Christ, dog.
Jerry,
So what do you mean,
man.
Jerry?
Fired, rehired Jerry, the producer.
Topic number 4,
Topic number 4. Let's go.
rightfully so.
Let's go.
Rightfully so.
You got this.
This is how you do this, Jerry. Let me show you real quick, though. Topic number 4,
Talk to me,
rightfully
baby.
so, because he deserves it, because
Talk
he's a
to me.
cheater himself. Tom Brady gets cheated on by Giselle, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Here is
man.
one story that I'll stand behind no matter what.
No matter what,
because he
man.
deserves it, dog. He deserves it. So the story goes like this, dog. Jerry
Talk
got
to
the timer, or no? You don't have the timer either. He doesn't have the timer because why would he have the timer?
Why would he
dog?
have the timer?
Oh, yeah,
Let's
we're
go ahead.
flowing, we're good.
We're going. We're
Oh
flowing.
my
Go
God,
ahead.
we're
man.
flowing, dog.
We're flowing.
So
Go
the
ahead.
story goes like this. This is actually kind of fucked up,
It is fucked up.
but he deserves it.
Does he deserve it?
So apparently, I think Giselle is you might know more, but Giselle's dating her jujitsu trainer.
Yes.
Is that happening right now?
Yes. That's presently that's currently
MJ's in the building.
MJ. Shout out my
MJ,
dog
shout out
MJ.
MJ, dog. The biggest degenerate we know.
The biggest degenerate.
But, I mean, by far.
By far.
Next topic, MJ, is going to be degenerate MJ stories.
Let's
I promise,
go.
MJ.
I'll tell all the degenerate MJ stories.
She's dating the trainer.
So she's now currently dating her.
Is that official? The jiu-jitsu guy?
Yeah,
Was a
her
trainer.
jiu-jitsu trainer.
So
Whatever the fuck.
apparently, Tom Brady knew that she was cheating on him with a jiu-jitsu trainer
While
for
they were still
years,
together.
While they were still together.
While they were still together.
And that's really the story, dog.
That's the story.
That's kind of crazy, dog.
It-
You can go out there and win 7 Super Bowls.
7.
7 Super
Not
Bowls.
1, not 2, not 3.
You won more championships than Michael Jordan.
You are the GOAT.
The GOAT of all
You are
GOATs,
the
right?
GOAT.
Like, let's be serious. I hate
Let's
Tom
be
Brady.
with a passion.
Let's not get
because
this
I'm a
twisted,
Dolphins fan.
dog.
We're Dolphins fans.
Tom
He
Brady's
was
the
in our
worst.
division
And-
for basically our entire adult life. We got the shit end of the stick with him. And listen,
And that's why he deserves it.
And that's
No, but it's crazy, dog. He's the GOAT, and he
the
got
GOAT.
cheated on. And the guy, the jiu-jitsu guy, like, he's un tremendo herb, dog.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
he's super. Oh, he might be able to whoop my ass.
yeah.
And by
He
might, he will
He will whoop your
absolutely
ass.
break my
He'll put
leg
you in
in
a little-
7 places. Right?
put you in a little leg lock.
No.
He'll-
But he's also
put
a
you-
herb,
he'll
dog.
put you in a
Like,
chokehold.
Le pegaron taro, dog. Taro means you got cheated on. For those people that
If
don't
you
speak Cuban.
don't know.
You know, it's when I again, man. I mean, honestly speaking, back to what I was saying. You know, this is all rumors. This is
Yeah.
all nonsense.
Yeah.
But a lot of things like add up, and then the worst part about it is that like well, I don't know. Again, this is all allegedly, but it seemed like him coming back to play in the NFL took this huge toll on her.
Yeah.
Like it was a problem.
like, oh, it's
why?
like,
Well, you
it's
gotta be with
family.
your family.
Yeah.
You gotta do this. Like that's the issue of what happened.
Uh-huh.
Right. Like so, everybody was like, Tom, you came back to be like he was washed at that point,
Mm-hmm.
and he went 8-8 with the Bucks, and
Uh-huh.
they didn't do anything that last year where he came back
Mm-hmm.
after the retirement. So we were all like, yeah, you know what, dog, Giselle's kind of right, but the whole
Mm-hmm.
time le estaban pegando tarro, dog.
The whole time.
That
the whole
scares
time.
me, dog.
I never thought I'd be able to say I have something in common with Tom Brady. Never in my life. But here we are. I got something in common with Tom Brady, man.
Besides beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you, man.
Besides beautiful. Let's get experimental in here. But that story's kind of crazy. I'm glad that happened because he made my
Why
life.
are you glad that
Because he made my life hell, dog, and he deserves misery
All right.
as well, dog. I hate Tom Brady.
I get
hate
that.
the New England Patriots.
I hate the Patriots.
I hate the Patriots.
I hate that the fact that he's got 7 Super Bowls,
Yeah,
man.
dog. And like the Patriots were such. I hope my girl doesn't make it past this minute. I hope she already quits because she watches it. The Patriots, like, they were such an irrelevant franchise, dog. They
years,
do
man.
you know?
For
do you
years.
know that they were gonna get sold to like another? Like they were gonna leave New England because
then-
people wouldn't show up
Yeah.
to their games.
And then Kraft
And
pulled
then
up,
Kraft pulled up, and then this whole, and then they
changed it.
Belichick, who is the most mid head coach of all
Mid.
time, the
Mid.
most mid head coach of all time.
Like, let's be serious.
Looks
You're 15 wins away from tying the GOAT, Don Shula, but it's not going to happen because no one signed you this year. That's why. They thought you were mid enough. They were like, no, we don't need you, dude.
MJ said she put the BJ and BJJ.
Shout out my dog, MJ, man. He gets it. He gets the show.
So Belichick lucks into Tom Brady.
Lucks
And then
into Tom Brady,
They were
man.
just so irrelevant forever. Like, I honestly don't even hate the Patriots because they were so irrelevant. I hated Tom Brady the most because he's the one that brought joy to
yeah.
an irrelevant franchise with a
dude.
bunch of irrelevant fans that never gave a fuck
Never.
about the Pats. They
Never.
were too caught up on the Red Sox, on their Celtics,
Red Sox,
on all this
Celtics.
shit. They never gave a shit about the Patriots.
Yeah.
And now you see, bro, you go to fucking New England
Oh my God,
and all you
dude.
see is everybody with the flying Elvis. And I've been diehard for so long. And I've been this and I've been that. No, dog, go fuck yourself
Go
because
fuck
you didn't even show
yourself.
up to games. You didn't show up to games so much, which they make fun of Miami that the fans don't show up to the games. Come on, man. Let's be
be
serious.
serious.
We show up late, but we show up.
We show
We
up.
show up drunk, but we show up.
We show up.
We're there.
We're there.
They weren't there. They weren't there.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, So that's why I'm glad he got cheated on, basically. And on top of the fact that he cheated with the footballs and all that shit. There was the deflate gate.
Deflate gate.
There was the spy gate.
Yeah.
They didn't even win their rings the right way, dog. So fuck them.
And like, listen, like I get it too, because at one point I want to say in her modeling career, she was making more bread than he was, man.
Well, no, I think that she still does.
And probably still does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I think she still does.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think she was a super,
Yeah.
a mega.
She, yeah.
What's up, Jerry?
AKA Shallow and Mellow.
Yeah. That's. I never thought I'd have something in common with Tom Brady.
There you
but
go.
here we
There you go.
Yeah, she made a substantial
Yeah.
amount more money because she was a supermodel, dog. I mean, let's be serious.
Let's be
dog.
serious. And you know what, man? If you're making more bread than the man, then
Damn.
I
dog.
mean, who am I? I get it. I get it. Who am I to say? Like it's fucked up. It's all of that. But like, hey, girl, if you're
And
doing your thing, like,
come
hey,
on, Galo, though.
do you?
I'm sitting right here, my guy.
Hey, man, trust me. Hey,
I'm sitting right
hey,
here,
Hey, man,
dog.
listen. I'm here with you, man. We've
My
all
girl
been
has a
there.
trainer, dog.
That's where you fucked up.
Hold on, dog. I'm trying to do the
Oh,
math out
shit.
here. She makes more money.
Oh shit.
She makes more money.
Oh, shit.
She wants
Hey.
me to be home more.
Oh my god. What are you doing, Melo?
Get out of here, Pablo.
What the fuck? You gotta be careful, man. The fuck?
Me están pegando. No, I'm kidding. No, de pinga, no.
But
It was at that moment he realized. No.
In that moment. But I've been there, man.
You-
Like again, I never thought I'd be able to say that I have something in common.
Yeah.
with Tom
Yeah,
Brady, man.
Don't we all, though?
Don't we all, man?
We all have a little Tom Brady in us, though.
It happens to the
Pause.
best of us. It happens to the best of us, man. And what can you say, man? It is what it is.
Yeah, cheers to Tom Brady
Cheers.
pegándole
Yeah,
tal,
let's go, man.
getting the
Let's
tarro
go,
pegado.
let's
on,
go.
dog.
Yeah, man.
Let's get it, dog. Oh yeah, topic number 5, Jerry. Please tell me you have topic number 5, dog.
I got 3 fucking topics. That's
Oh
all I got.
my god, man.
What was topic number 5? Because fucking Jerry the fire producer,
Fucking
dog.
Jerry the fire producer, man.
Which one was it?
I'm back.
I'm
My
back.
god. Oh, here we go.
Get it,
All
get
right,
it, get it,
I
get
got
it. This
y'all.
is how you do it, Jerry.
This
dog.
is how you fucking do it, Jerry. So, Wendy's comes out
That's right.
and reports
That's good. That's good. That's good.
in their latest earnings reports that, hey, we're going to introduce dynamic pricing
Explain to
for
me.
our menus.
Dynamic. I can't even spell dynamic.
So,
F-O Sachi.
so what that means is basically their menu prices are going to range if they're, if they're
Open late.
if they're gonna be, if they're in demand, if they're not in demand.
What does that mean in
so
demand?
like your fucking
Peak hour.
junior bacon cheeseburger, usually like what, $1.99? If that's in demand, it might be fucking $3.99 now.
Fuck out of here, dog.
And that's insane, dude. So they're gonna start, from what I read, they're gonna start switching out their menus for digital menus to reflect these dynamic pricings.
Because they can just change
So they can
the
just fucking
pricing.
change the pricing. Like if I show up at 3:00 in the morning and like, yo, I want some fucking chicken
over
nuggets,
this.
dog. I want some fucking,
So if I go to Wendy's after work, right, and I want a 4 for 4,
you want a 4 for
it's
4,
gonna be
dog.
like a 13 for 4.
12 for 4.
12 for 4.
It's not gonna
dog.
be the 4 for
Is it-
4.
The 4 for 4.
The
dog.
4 for 4,
No
man.
555.
No
No ni
555.
pinga.
It's gonna be the A, man.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
That's-
This is where
And
vamos
this
de
is-
mal a peor,
This
dog.
is where we're heading, man.
And that's like, it's not even Uber Eats. Like,
It's not the surge pricing. So originally that came out like it was like, oh, surge pricing. They're gonna introduce surge pricing, but they're like, no, we're not introducing surge pricing. We're introducing dynamic pricing, which is different. It's like
Which
either,
is surge pricing.
it's surge pricing. Yeah,
no,
that's
it's
what
gonna
it
be
is. That's
either
exactly what
it's
it
gonna
is,
be
dog.
either high or low depending on the
We're
the
fucked,
demand.
dude.
We're fucked, man.
We're fucked. I see a
man.
lot of hot cereal in my future, dog. Because here's the thing, like it starts with Wendy's. Like think about it. Okay, Wendy's is not a fucking place that. Okay, you know what? If I don't ever eat Wendy's again, cool. Don't take away my Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Talk
man.
about it.
Taco Bell, baby.
That's Galo's
That's
favorite.
Yeah,
That's-
dog. But here's the thing.
here's the
These type of things spread like wildfire.
yeah, dude.
And it starts with Wendy's, and it's gonna go to Burger King, and it's gonna go to McDonald's,
But, like,
and then
that's-
it's gonna get to Taco Bell.
That's the thing, man. Like it's supposed to be fast food. It's supposed to be affordable
Dog.
for the people that are able to afford this type of food.
Only.
Yeah. If you're coming out here and you're like, yo, this burger that was originally fucking $2.99 is now fucking $9.99, it's like,
Which
what
it
the
already
fuck?
feels like it is,
Yeah.
by the
Yeah,
way. It
yeah.
already feels like surge pricing,
Yeah.
dog. Like, what do you mean you're gonna like dynamic pricing,
Yeah,
dog?
yeah.
And again, that's gonna spread like wildfire, dog. It
Well-
may again Wendy's. I could do without Wendy's.
I could do
Cool. I
without
like
Wendy's.
Wendy's, but I could
like
do without
Wendy's.
it.
I could do without Wendy's.
If they're gonna hit me, like if I show up and they're like, "Oh yeah, the Baconator is it's $19.99 right now," I'll be like, "All right, dog. Oh yeah, Taco
Oh,
Bell's
yeah,
right here.
let's
I just wanted something different today."
If
But I'll just
they
go with my
tell me
tried
the
and true.
Baconator is $19.99.
Yeah, which is basically what they're saying that they could do.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
At any moment, they can just say like, "Bob,
Hey,
hey,
it's so in demand.
Gus and Jerry just fucking left here. They ordered 7 Baconators for $10.
And
now this
now-
one's 15.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
Y coge lo tuyo.
wild,
Yeah,
man.
no, that's awful. No, that's a
wild.
bad thing, dog.
And that's the direction that our country is headed in.
The president
And
of El
that's
Salvador
scary,
came out and
man.
said that we're in a bad place. And it was probably because he read about the Wendy's thing. Like, he was talking all kinds of shit. Like I was actually listening to it. Like
Yeah.
I normally don't watch things like that because like I don't like to get scared, dog. I just like to, you know,
like to get
yeah,
scared.
that's scary. You know what I mean? I like to just like ignorance is bliss,
Mm-hmm.
right? But like I sat there and kind of watched it, bro, and I was like, man, like what he's saying is, first of all, it's true.
It's true. It's true.
First of all, it's true, and secondly, the fact that it's true is extremely scary, dog.
Scary.
And you're seeing it now with Wendy's.
Yeah.
With this little Wendy story, this
It's
little Wendy situation,
crazy, man.
that's how it begins, dog. This is the beginning of the end, dog.
It's fucking
Literally.
It's capitalism, man. It's capitalism at its
Capitalism, dog.
finest, man.
At its
And
finest,
oh
dog.
my god, man.
This is what we wanted. This is what we signed up for.
Is
dog.
it what we wanted?
This is what we signed up for, dog. Literally, like
who
we
signed
are
up for
in the United
this?
States of America, dog. We were raised and we were taught to be this way, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Really, we said, you know what? This is okay. Take my money. Take my rights. Dog. Like this is capitalism, dog.
Yeah.
We are a country that thrives off of that.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's just what it is. So now, coge lo tuyo, dog.
Yeah.
You want a Wendy's? Now it's gonna be $19.99 for
Now
a
here's your
Baconator, dog.
$19.99
Yeah, you
Baconator.
want a Baja Blast? $7.99. You know what I mean?
I will punch
Bro,
somebody in the
Papo,
face if
imagine-
somebody tells me
imagine-
a Baja Blast costs $7.99.
Imagine, dog, you go. Dog, you know what I get at Taco Bell? I don't get anything crazy because like the dollar menu shit fills me up, right?
Yeah.
Like I get the cheesy bean and rice burrito, and I get the spicy potato soft taco, which sounds like I'm gonna eat that later today. 'Cause my mouth just watered.
Watered.
Did you see that? Did you see? Like I kind of drooled a little bit.
I don't
Jerry,
blame
did
you. I
get
don't
that?
blame you. I don't blame you. But let me tell
And like
you,
that shit's $1.29, which already, as it was, the spicy potato soft taco was like 80 cents before. Now it's like $1.29.
fam, not even. I guarantee you it's more than that, man.
Because you're a Taco Bell
I'm
connoisseur.
a
You can
Taco
talk
Bell
about this. You can talk
connoisseur,
about
man.
this, dog. Yeah,
I can
hell
talk
yeah.
about Taco Bell. I've been going to Taco Bell. I can't even remember, man. Since I was a fucking
He's
kid.
getting all emotional
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. He's like, I don't.
my God, I don't know.
The Vince McMahon.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it,
Cut it, Jerry. He's gonna slow.
bruh. It pains me to see the prices in Taco
Yeah,
Bell, man.
dog.
We used to be a proper
We
country.
used to be a proper. Yo, back in the days, I used to
Dude.
be able to get a
What?
lot for fucking $5. I used to get. You used to get the big box that you get a chalupa,
Baba.
you get a taco, you get the little cinnamon sticks. They were so good. You get a medium Baja Blast, and then you get like something else, like another little burrito, like a cheesy bean and rice. $5, dog.
Papa, I went to Taco Bell the other day because I fucking go frequently because that's my,
Because I go all the time. It was
look,
actually,
look at this. Look at me. Look at me.
This is premeditated,
This is
partner.
premeditated, partner. $14
For just you.
for just me for 2 tacos.
Shut the fuck up.
For
dog.
2 tacos and a fucking the new shit that they got, the fucking empanada. Because I was like, I gotta try this fucking
What,
empanada.
what do they have? What is it? They have a new
It's
menu item?
Dog, they got a new empanada. Dog.
What do you mean an empanada? Because they used to have the apple
So
thing
yes,
empanada. You know what I'm talking
and that is,
about? Oh,
I
exquisite.
wish they would bring
I mean,
that
it was
back.
diabetes and empanada, but it was so good.
It's
It
delicious.
was so good. Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. So they brought back a new menu item. It's the crispanada.
Crispanada.
That's what they're calling it.
What is it? What is it?
And
Tell
it's
me,
just
tell me,
it's
tell me.
just an empanada with chicken in it.
Chicken in it.
Like chicken in
Ooh,
it.
I want some.
And it's fire. It's delicious. It's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's so good.
It got that crunch. That CRONCH. And it's fire.
But it was also
So,
$8.
The 2 tacos, that $14, dog.
Oh, you didn't even get a drink?
No drink. 3 items. 2 soft tacos and that fucking $14, man. And that's where we're at, man.
Okay. We'll leave it at this, dog. My final question to you, dog.
Go ahead.
If you show up to Taco Bell tonight,
Uh-huh.
and
Which
you
I
ordered
probably
that
will.
same order, it's trending in that direction. Right? And they tell you order the same thing, they're like, oh, it's surge price here right now. It's $24.99. Would you pay it, or would you drive off?
I got a couple drinks in me, so I might.
And that's what they're
And
banking
that's
on,
why.
Doug.
And that's why.
We're
And
no
that's
longer
why.
a proper country.
No,
but it's all Gen Z's fault.
It all always.
Fuck Gen Z, dog. And that does it, dog. Episode 14.
14, baby.
Do the outro, dog. Go ahead, Galo.
I
Dog.
mean,
you
what
want
can
to do it or
what
no?
can I say? I mean, it's episode 14. The 16 of you that are listening to this
sweet
podcast,
16,
the
dog.
sweet 16.
We see you out there.
We see you. We love you. Keep supporting us. Make sure you like and subscribe on the VVS podcast YouTube page. You know, follow my boy at Melo the DJ.
He got it right.
Come on, man. Come on. I ain't your boy Gus, dog. I ain't your boy Gus, dog. I be knowing my shit. At Melo the DJ,
Yeah,
man.
let's go, dog.
Let's go,
you
man.
need to create an Instagram, Galo the producer, dog.
Nah, fuck that.
You need to
man.
keep like your personal, but then like your alter ego, Galo the producer.
Galo the
dog.
producer?
I think so.
You think
I don't know. I don't know.
You think so?
But
Because-
if you do create it, follow him at
because-
Galo the producer.
Follow me at Galo the producer. Whenever I make my Instagram, Galo the producer. You know.
We got through this episode in spite of the second worst producer that we've had on the show. Obviously, Creepy the camera guy is the worst. But thank you to Jerry, the fired
Shout
producer.
out to Jerry, the fired, rehired producer.
Hey.
Let's go.
Guess what, Jerry?
They wanted me back.
In 5 seconds, you're fired again, dog. The VVS podcast, episode 14, dog. We are out.
We're out, baby.